Hey, Joanne, can you hear me?
Hey, Bunmi.
Hey, is that Teresa?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Teresa. How you doing?
I am fantastic. Woo!
Oh, wonderful. Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
Bunmi Moore.
Welcome to our big group team call. Is that Tut?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Hello. Y'all excited about next week?
Absolutely.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All
And
right,
here's
guys.
the third party. I'm here too.
All right,
All
all
right,
right.
all right.
Three Musketeers from Baltimore on the map.
Woohoo!
Hey, guys, we're going to get started in about a minute or two. I'm out here at Goucher College having finished up the vending event we had, helping to get some new team members started. So they asked if we could come out and help them with this vending table today. It was a very successful event. Purchasing the tea, learning about the tea, sampling the tea.
Hey, Bunmi.
Hey, who's that?
Hannah.
Hannah, I know that voice. Hey, Hannah, how you doing?
I'm good. You know what? I never, when I looked at your event, I never thought to put the fruit in there like that. I was so excited. See, you learn something new every day.
Yes, you do. That's why I try to show exactly what we're doing, because it helps everybody. And something that happened for me today, which was new, but it worked out real good. So Dr. Dell and I had brought the tea that he made, which had honey and mangoes in it. And the couple whose event it was, they had oranges and agave, and the other they had lemon and agave. So it was like 3 different flavors of the tea for people to sample, and they liked that because they just got to say, okay, it can be fun, I can make it taste different, and people just enjoyed the sampling of it. And this tea, guys, I'm telling you, people were like, out of everything I've ever sold and promoted, they were just like, how much is it? Okay, and just doing the 20s, pulling out 20s.
Wow. I always put honey in my tea, but I never thought to put fruit in there.
Yeah. All right, guys, 1 more minute, and then we're going to get started. Welcome to our big group team call. We do this call every Sunday at 8 p.m. We've been doing it for years and years and years to help the team to stay connected, to give you coaching and recognition and updates and things of that nature. Is there anybody out there that's ready to get paid more than ever before?
Woo! Me! Yes!
I love it. Awesome. That's what we're doing, guys. I'm telling you, we are just so poised for great things. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Let me just get everybody in the room, and then we're going to get started. Hey, do me a favor, guys. Send out those last-minute text messages to your team members so we can get everybody on the call. I see we still have people still just joining now. Welcome to the call. Glad to have you on. I see Cass is on. We got in the house. Al just joined us. Hello, Alan.
Hey,
My
Bunmi.
father is on, and Joanne Jocks is on.
Hey, big group family.
Hello, Cass. Love your energy. Hello, Kenya. How you doing?
Great, and you?
Miguel from Houston.
Fantastic. Who's that from Houston?
Miguel.
Hey, Miguel. How you doing tonight?
Doing well. Just got off work, ready to go.
All right, let's get ready to rumble, y'all. Hey, do me a favor. Grab a piece of paper and a pen, because the paper never forgets. And we are about to rock and roll. Let me add in the last bit of people. Then we're going to get muted over. I'm going to sit on this curb right here. And we are going to get started. Let me mute all.
Y'all hear that boom? Y'all, Bunmi doing the curve.
Get it in wherever you can fit it in.
Hey, I done been with you walking down the middle of the street doing it.
I know that's right. All right, here we go. I'm muting over, guys. All right, and this training is being recorded. Welcome, everybody, to our Bit Group team call. We do this call every single Sunday night. It is being recorded, but you always want to be here live. So let's see. I am so excited. I can't stand it. If you all knew what I knew about where this company is headed, you would call Lottie Dottie and everybody tonight. Get them to look at your video. Tell them you got to take a look at what we got here. And I remember it was Cassandra a couple of months ago. We were at a business meeting, and she said this to everybody. She said, you can tell me yes, you can tell me no, but you will not say I did not tell you so. Write that down, learn it, and live it. You can tell me yes, you can tell me no, but you will not say I did not tell you so. That is the motto that you need to live by. See, you are the messenger. All you can do is give the message. It is up to people to make their decision. And it is your job not to get emotionally involved in whether they say yes or whether they say no. Remember that. Your decision, their decision is their decision. And as Kenya and I were talking about yesterday in the book Go for No, where you learn if yes is the destination, no is how you get there. Let me say it again. If yes is the destination, no is how you get there. And so as professionals in this industry, we do not get emotionally involved in what a person says. Their outcome for them is their outcome for them. So again, tell me yes, tell me no, but you will not say I did not tell you so. So you got to learn to go for no. Love the no's, because as you go through the no's, it will lead you to the yeses. So whenever I talk to people, I can guarantee you this. I never think in my mind, oh, I'm trying to sign them up. Oh, this person's going to be a good one. Or I really want to get them in. That's not the way that I proceed forward. The way I proceed forward is I'm putting you in the pipeline. I'm exposing you to what we have. I'm going to use the tools and the systems. I'm going to follow the process. And if you say great, awesome. And if you say no, awesome. My job is to do, whether you say yes or whether you say no, I still got to do the same thing anyway. And that is to pick up the phone and call the next person to make the next exposure. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? Can you hear me? Cassandra, I can see you. You hearing what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get your mindset right as we move forward in this, guys, because playtime is over. If you're talking to one new person a day and generating one new lead a day, that's playtime. Playtime is over. This company is poised to create $1 million earners, and you don't get there by talking to one or two people a day. Now, with that said, everybody's goal is different. You may not even be aspiring to get the $1 million or more that's on the table for you. You may just want to make an extra $1,000 a month, and that's fine. Because success is the attainment of whatever it is that you're going after. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to sugarcoat doing the business any longer. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you the real deal. And the real deal is this is business. And every day you got to show up. And you got to show up to go up. So to show up, what does that mean? That means you got to be a real business person. You got to have some goals. Write that down. We talked about that before. You got to have some goals. You can never hit a target that you're not aiming for. And they got to be clear. You got to know what it is that you want. So you got to write that down. I expect the bit group to have goals. I expect you to have a goal for the week. I expect you to have a goal for the month. I expect you to have some activity goals. Let me tell you one thing I did for myself. I'm telling you all, oh my gosh. This is going to be so powerful for me, okay? Hey, Tarvis, welcome to the call. So sometimes you got to have a conversation with yourself about yourself. Like, self, what is it that I need to do to get better? How do I need to show up more powerfully? How do I need to align the way I'm doing business to get even better results? So one of the things that I said that I needed to do is to make a more deliberate effort to connect with leaders, people who have been successful in the industry and who have had teams before. So while we want to talk to everybody, for me to get the result that I'm looking for, I know that I want to go after leaders, people who are self-starters, who are motivated, who have some experience. And so I said, I am not getting on social media. I am not getting on Facebook. I will not pick up my phone to check any notifications to see what's going on or start promoting until I have reached out that day to one leader, to have at least gotten on the phone, not just call, to have gotten on the phone with that person, okay? That's what I'm doing for me. And so I know that I like promoting on social media, but I ain't doing it until I'm using that phone and I'm reaching out and talking to that leader. That's going to make a difference for me. And so I've done that successfully in the last 3 days. And so the first guy, let me tell you about this. So I got on the phone with the guy I called that first day. I challenged myself to do that. He said, I'm not going to say that I'm psychologically like unemployable, not unemployable. He said, I'm not going to say that basically I won't move from what I'm doing. Oh, this is what it was, that I'm unrecruitable. That's what he said. I'm not going to say that I'm totally unrecruitable, but I'm telling you, I like what's going on with where I am. But because it's you, I will take a look. So I told him, that's all I want you to do. I just want you to take a look, just to see what's going out there in the industry. We got a great vision for where we're going. I'm telling you, this thing is just blowing up. I'm going to make a lot of money with this. I love to work with you. But if nothing else, just check it out. Because it's you, Bunmi, I'll check it out. But remember, he told me that I would say that I'm unrecruitable. I sent him the information. He checked it out. I sent him the overview video. And his response back to me was something like, I really like what I saw. This looks really good. I'm not saying that I'm going to do anything, but, I'm liking what you all have. And then I went to a next step. And I think I said, hey, well, that was just the overview, but I just want you to see the product or whatever. So I sent that to him. The last message I got from him is, I've been talking to my team about this, and it looks like it may be a go. Now, what if I had said, oh, I know he's in something, so I'm not going to talk to him? What if I had said, oh, well, every time I've called him over the last 6 months, and I've called him several times about business, he didn't move on it. But I knew, guys, with people, you got to drip on them. When you are consistent, when people are seeing that you are truly a marketer, that you are a leader, that you're serious about what you're doing, that you're not wavering, that gives you validation in the marketplace. So some of you who are scared to put yourself out there and show what you're doing on social media, you need to get over it. You need to get over yourself and out of your own way, because you're holding up your money. You are delaying those things that you say that you want. So social media allows you to play the game in front of the fans. And even the phone, if you're not a social media person, and what you're going to do, you got to work the business either online or offline or both. So you got to figure out how you're going to get yourself, your message, your product, you and your vision in front of more people. You're either going to call more people on the phone, make more videos, show more posts, get out more events. I mean, it's only but so many things that you can do, but you got to decide what it is that you're going to do. And if I were you, I would do a combination of online and offline. So the way that I work my business, that allowed Horace, that allowed the other guy, I'm in there at this event, and there's a gentleman who's texting me on Messenger saying, hey, I've been stalking you. I like what I see. I've been watching you for the last couple of days. I've been checking out your lives. If I had not been making my lives, I would not have put myself in a position for him to see, I like what you're talking about. I like where your company is headed. I like your energy. So guys, use social media even as like as a branding tool for you. So that as people are checking out the company, remember, it's not just about the company. It's not just about the products. People are looking for leaders to follow. And people on social media, they're going to go to your wall and look and see, are you talking about your product in a non-salesy way? Are you sharing value with people? Are you sharing testimonies? Your Facebook wall, I believe, should be a place where people can go and it validates what you told them you were so excited about. It validates that your product works. It validates that you have a vision of going somewhere great with what you have. Does that make sense to you all? Somebody unmute and let me know. Is what I'm saying making sense to you?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Who was that? Okay. Who was that that said yes, absolutely? Hello? Who was that that said yes, that made sense? I didn't catch that voice.
Miguel said that.
Oh, Miguel. Okay, awesome.
Hey,
So,
Bunmi.
hey, who's that?
Girl, this is so good. This is Jerry. I was just getting ready to text you. You said to say it doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, girl, you are the bomb. This information is so powerful and awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you just saying that because you're my mother.
I'm like, listen to her. She is giving so much value. This is so awesome. People can use it for this business, any business.
Yes, absolutely. When you learn how to build, you know how to build. I didn't even know my mother was on, y'all. What'd you say, Dr. Darryl?
No, I'm laughing at her coming on and saying what she's saying. People that didn't know that was your mother say, "Wow, she's really giving Bunmi a lot of value." But anyway, but
Yeah.
she's a legend. She's a legend in her own self. And again, you learn so much from her. So guys, I'm just happy what we're doing, and like Bunmi's talking about getting out. Hey guys, if you're not talking, put your phone on mute. But it's so great to have people to reiterate. Remember, no matter how many times you fall down, you can get back up. You can restart every week until you get there. That's one way that you cannot lose, by restarting. Starting back over if you need to do that. With the information we have now, we're more and more exciting. The income has doubled and tripled and quadrupled over the last 3 months. It's just absolutely remarkable. And as Bunmi said, the tea, the coffee, what we're doing now, and the marketing. You can have the best product in the world, and we do have the best product in the world, one of a kind products. But you got to make sure you get it out there, market it. We got it all out all over the world, from England to South America to Africa, different countries in Africa. So guys, we got it going on right now, and you got to take a hold of that fire and put it out there. Talk to people. Are you concerned about people's health? Most people are having in mind, I don't want to be selling anybody anything, instead of who can I help? Health conditions are going on. People are taking so many prescription drugs. Who can I help? If you put that in your mind instead of I'm selling somebody something, you will go a long way, and understand you are truly helping people if they get on this product. No matter who they are, whether they're vegetarian, whether they 25 years old or 20 years old, or whether they 90 years old. You have something for them that will help them out. And if you're afraid of helping people, you might be in the wrong business. Take the product for yourself, but you might be in the wrong business. Back over to you, Bunmi.
Thank you, Dr. Darryl. And with that said, guys, so with some people, you're going to lead with the product, okay? Then other people, you're going to lead with the business. And as you get more seasoned in the business, you will know who you're going to lead with the product to and who you're going to lead with the business to. So for example, the leaders that I intentionally reached out to, I was reaching out to them because it was my intention to recruit leaders, and I'm sorting and sifting for those people who may be open to positioning themselves on our team with Lurralife, where we're going. Most times, just in general, I lead with the product. And then those are those people who like the product, and then they say, oh, is there a way to make money with this? So it's always safe when you lead with the product and then get people interested in the product. If they're entrepreneurs, they'll step up and they'll say, hey, can I make money with this? So just remember, there are two ways to lead, and you can kind of decide how you're going to do this. Am I going to lead with this person and introduce them to the tea and introduce them to the product, or I'm going to lead with the business? Most times we do, customers. And let me say this. In our compensation plan, I want you to know that customers are a great thing. There is no business that is a viable business just signing up people to work there. So McDonald's is not in the business of promoting, hey, come to work for McDonald's. They're in the business of promoting, come eat our hamburgers. Same thing with you being in business. A lot of times the network marketing people are just so, oh, I want to recruit. And we know that that's where the big leverage and the big money comes from as you get the leverage and the duplication going. But guys, customers are the name of the game. You want to have a book of business that has at least 50 long-term repeat customers. So some of you guys come and say you apologize for people being customers. Customers are a great thing. Know that. Teach your team that. Because customers build volume. This is a volume-driven business, and it's all about the product movement. So understand this. In our compensation model, every time a customer buys from you, you're going to make a 50% retail bonus on the CV of their order. With every single time that customer buys, you're going to get 50%. What I'm about to do, I'm about to compare the customer and the rep. So if you have 50 customers, each just getting a bottle of O2 drops or a month supply of the tea, and they're purchasing from you every month, that's $1,000 a month in that retail customer money that's coming to you. Because every single time a customer purchases, you get that 50%. Now, on the CV, oh my gosh, the bug just went down my shirt. But anyway, so on the CV, not only do you get that 50%, not only do you get the 50% on the customers, but there's still more money that goes into your binary. So it doesn't just stop at the 50%. Then 40% of that CV goes into your binary, listen to this, in your weak leg. That is powerful because that is the leg, that's also called your pay leg, that is the leg where you want the volume to go, in your weak leg. So every time you get a customer, the money doesn't stop at that 50%. That 50% is great. Man, like Bruce last night, we closed out a guy for him. He ordered the all three product package. I let them know it's normally $160, $60 off, $99. That puts $40 in your e-wallet, right? But the money didn't stop at that $40. You also get 40% of whatever the CV of that product is, and that goes into your weak leg, okay? So that's 90% of that CV that's being paid out and used in the compensation. Now let's talk about reps. On the other hand, how do you get paid for reps? If you sign up a rep, your fast start bonus is 30%. on their first order only. So on reps, you don't get that 30% every month. You get 30% of their CV on the very first order. Now, what happens after that? Well, after that 30%, then 60% of the CV also goes into your binary. In whatever leg that person is falling in, that volume is going to go into your binary. But what happens after that first month? After the first month, there is no more bonus money paid out, but 100% of the CV goes into your binary for you to get paid off of. Okay? So you get your bonus on reps month one. After month one, 100% of whatever they order goes into the binary for you to get paid off of that. So if you want more information on the compensation plan, there are several ways to get it. One way is to start doing the business, putting people in, and then learning the compensation as you go along. That's the best way. Another way is to look at the compensation video over and over again. So the compensation video is found on the Lurralife YouTube channel, which you can get to. Oh my gosh, that bug was in my shirt. Okay. Which you can get to through going to lurralifecentral.com and clicking on YouTube. That's how you get to the videos. Now, let me tell you one more thing before Teresa, I want you and Denise to talk next about what's going on in Baltimore next week. Let me tell you guys how to get to the videos an easy way for your customers. So what I did, I know that I can access all of the videos on the company's YouTube channel. You can go to the company's YouTube channel, copy the URL, and send it out by text message, send it out by email, save them in your phone. And so when you send people the URLs, you're sending them to the company YouTube channel. I personally have my own YouTube channel, which is free to set up. So if I were you, I would set up a YouTube channel because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And when people want to find out something, most times after Google, they go to YouTube. So what I did was I put each of the videos on my own YouTube channel, and I went to GoDaddy.com and got a domain name. I got the domain name 3stepcarbonus.com. When I looked at the company overview video, I saw there were 3 steps to get in the car bonus. I searched for different domain names, and I got 3stepcarbonus.com. So when I'm sending someone the overview of Lurralife, I send them to www.3stepcarbonus.com, and that is very easy for me to remember. Then what I did, and I'm telling you guys this so you all can do the same thing. So you can emulate this if you want. Then when you get domain names with GoDaddy, you can get a subdomain for free. Without paying any more money, you can get a subdomain that's attached to your main domain name. So then I said, okay, I'm going to get a subdomain for each of the products, each of the other videos. So when I want to send someone the T video, I send them to t.3stepcarbonus.com, and it's forwarded to my page, and that's the T video. When I send them to Thrive, all I have to do is say thrive.3stepcarbonus.com, o2.3stepcarbonus.com, and for the compensation, I made it comp.3stepcarbonus.com. Some of you already know how to do what it is that I'm talking about. For those of you who would like to do this and you said, man, Bunmi, I don't know, hit me up, and I'll walk you through. It's just putting the videos on your own YouTube channel and then attaching a domain name, forwarding your domain name to that video, okay? Because you guys need to know how to send these videos out to people, especially those of you who've been in for months. You should know, and it's all about getting eyes on the video. Some of you have rapid funnel. That's our app that we're using right now to send the videos out. Some of you just got the, what's it called? The new digital business card, and your videos are in there. So however you decide that you want to use the videos, you need to get clear with yourself, like right now today, how are you going to get the videos out to people? Because every day you should be getting eyes on the video. When Dan says, how do you get to the car bonus? You get as many sets of eyes on that overview video as it takes to find your 4. Maybe it'll take 20 people, maybe it'll take 100 people, but it's about getting eyes on the video, and you need to have the URL. You need to have the way to send people the video easily, okay? So make sure you guys do that. Hit me up if you have any questions about how to do that. Next, we build our businesses from event to event. And next week, there is an event in Baltimore that I want Teresa Reed to unmute herself, and Denise and Tut, because they've joined in together to say, hey, we're doing this at Teresa's house, but we're allowing anybody who knows people in the Baltimore area to be a part of this. So, hey, Denise and Teresa and Tut, what's going on next Saturday?
Hey, Bunmi,
Hey. Go ahead, Denise.
Well, we're going to turn this thing out Saturday. I think I can speak for all 3 of us. We're all very excited. For Teresa and I, we are restarting. And what we're going to do is, well, I think we've appreciated what we've seen and the products coming in, the testimonies and the results. And I think that really made us take a look at things and say, we better do this. For myself, I was explaining to Bunmi one day, I woke up from a dream. I said, passive income. Then I went to, I don't know why, I went to my back office and I had $300. And I'm like, okay, that was my signal. And ever since then, things have been happening for me. So I have some people very excited, people that cannot make it, but I have orders to take between, well, actually this evening and tomorrow. So I'm excited. That's my part. Teresa?
Oh, that is exciting, Denise. That is exciting. But listen,
I'm very excited.
I have restarted for the simple fact that in December, my blood pressure was 210/90, and I was just getting ready to be promoted for this job that I have, and they were not going to give that job to me because my pressure was high. They said, you need to go to the hospital. I said, oh no. So I decided that I went to the hospital. I went to the doctor, and I got on medication and everything. I said, oh, wait till I get in my 60s, and I'm taking medication. Okay. So make a long story short, I said, let me do these products. Let me just do these products along with my medication now. I didn't stop that. And from December to now, my blood pressure is 130/70, around that range. And I'm getting ready to go to the doctors in about 3 weeks. And hopefully I will be taking off or lessen my blood pressure medication. And I owe it to the Thrive. I owe it to the detox, because I took that religiously. And I lost 6 pounds in 7 days. I'm like, oh, gee, this is really helping me out. So I said, well, you know what? If it helped me out and I have to be the product of the product, I said, let me restart this thing. And I talked to Denise and talked to Bunmi, and that's where we are at this point. And I just hope that anybody that's on here that has not decided yet to restart, that they need to take a look at it. And I'm telling you, these products are, and the coffee, oh my goodness. I got all this energy. I'm like, gee, what is it, 8:30? And I'm like, I'm normally trying to slow down my day, but I feel good. And it's an appetite suppressant. Good. I want everybody, I'm Fit Lady One, and I want everybody to be healthy. And I heard Darryl say, and I'm gonna be quiet about it. I heard Darryl say, we want to help somebody. That's my goal, is to help people. To help people stay healthy. That's my goal. That's my passion. And I'm sticking to it, like Zeke said. I said it, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm excited, guys. Come, give me a call. Give Bunmi a call. Denise, Tut, if you want to come on now. Let's make it happen in Baltimore. Let's do this thing. Tut, now I'm giving it to you, my brother.
Hey, before Tuck comes on, thank you, Teresa. I want to let you all know what Teresa and Denise meant, guys, when they were saying we're going to restart. See, they were in when the company was O2 worldwide, and there were quite a few people who had signed on 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever, and they just let, life happen, distractions happen. Staying focused in business isn't always easy, and so they let life kind of distract them from a full onslaught focus here with the business. But they said, wow, we see it's a new day with Lurralife. We see these new products. We see this new branding. We see this new leadership and vision. We're not going to let this slip past us. And so that's why they decided, that's why they are saying they're restarting. Now, Tut's not restarting. He's starting from the first because he just recently joined. So he may have another perspective. But Tut, I want you to come on and share why you're so excited about you really launching your business for the first time this Saturday. Make sure you unmute yourself, Tut. We can't hear you. Going once, going twice. And I don't know your number to unmute you. So I'm going to keep going until you find that unmute button, okay? So the other thing, while we're waiting for Tut to unmute there, and Tut, maybe text me your number in the chat, and then I can find out, and that way I can unmute you if you can't find the unmute button. Another thing that Teresa said that was powerful. Let me tell y'all this. We know we have a winner with this tea, but I want y'all to know that this coffee, take it from me who was not a coffee drinker, I know without a shadow of the doubt, this coffee is a hit. It is a major home run towards your 6 and 7 figure destiny. See, the guys at the head of this thing with Dan, they've built companies that within 3 years have become $100 million company. Their goal is not to make this ultimately $100 million company. That's just to do this over the next 3 years. They're looking billion-dollar companies, so they know about the types of products that really make things go, and they're putting those things in place so we can have more things to grow more volume, but not too much. When I drank that coffee, it's what you call an impact product. Within 10 minutes, I felt the difference. Teresa's right. Dr. Darryl and I made a video today. 4 o'clock on the way over here, no hunger, had not even thought of food. That coffee is so special. Find out about the ingredients in it. I've been posting it out in the group. It's not just about, weight loss is one of the things, but there's so much good stuff in there for your brain, for anti-aging and memory, for just protection, for digestion, for protection against disease. I'm telling you guys, find out about the benefits of this coffee that we have. And so, I'm trying to get Tut on here. Oh, and so it tastes great, but you will feel so good. And so intentionally, the visionary leaders at corporate, they wanted what they call an impact product. Not that it's great to take a week, that's a short time to see 5 pounds, but they wanted something that you could give to your people. And in 20 minutes, they say, oh my gosh, I see what you're talking about. That's an impact product. So just in that same day, within minutes, they can tell a difference. That is why we've got the coffee, okay? So that's going to be powerful. So Tut, I see you sent me your number here, so I'm looking, and I am unmuting you. Okay, Tut, you should be unmuted now. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear. What you're so excited about? What's going on for you this Saturday?
Well, this Saturday, I'm teaming up with those dynamic two ladies, and we are excited about putting Baltimore on the map. Bunmi, let me get my thoughts together. This Lurralife product is something that is very much needed in our community, period. Look at our children, we look at our older generation, and we look at ourselves. We are an overweight, obese society, period. We've been, from the time we were young, our family and their family were fed things that we should not have been eating. We need a detox. We need to cleanse our health. We need to get this information out to as many people as possible. This is a way to build a business from your home, people, from home. You don't have to worry about getting in your car and getting up at 4 in the morning and 5 in the morning to get to work at 7 o'clock. My last job I had, I worked in Bethesda. I had to get up at 4 in the morning to be at a job by 7:30.
Wow.
Dealing with all that traffic. And then coming home, it took me 2.5 hours sometimes to get from Bethesda to Baltimore. I don't look forward to that anymore. I'm looking to build my business. I'm looking to build it internationally. Bunmi, I need to learn. There's things I need to learn, and this is the things I'm coming at you with. I need to learn how to Facebook Live. I need to learn how to do all those other things on social media that to get the word out in the multitudes and in the masses. That's where it's at, people. I'm not just focusing. I want to put Baltimore on the map, but my mindset is not just Baltimore. This thing is international, and I think that's how all of us should be thinking. You should be thinking a global business. Global. So when you go into those stores and you see those people from other countries, talk to them. See where they're from. See, and pick their brain and find out if they're looking for an opportunity. A lot of people come over here for opportunity. And I'm applying Bunmi. Back in the day, your dad and Jesse had us implement the 3-foot rule. Anybody within 3 feet, you talk to them. You give them your number. You speak to them. You get their number. You market yourself. Anybody within 3 feet. Ladies, when you're in the grocery store, 3 feet. When you're in the hairdresser, 3 feet. When you're going and getting your stuff for your wig and your weave, 3 feet.
Powerful.
Dudes, when we go into the gym, 3 feet. When we go into our kids' baseball, basketball games, 3 feet. We have to be marketing fanatics. I am so excited about having Bunmi as our leader. Bunmi is second generation in what she's doing, and y'all heard just a snippet from her mother, and some of y'all have heard conversations she's had between her and her father. I'm telling you guys, we are in the best situation we can be in with anybody, any leadership in Lurralife. And if you don't take advantage of it, I mean, what did that say? What was that saying? You told us to write down. I'm going to say that to y'all. You can tell me yes, you can tell me no, but you can never say, I didn't tell you so. So I'm just using that last part. You can never say that I didn't tell you so. We are in the best leadership in Lurralife we can have, and we just need to follow Bunmi's leadership, take notes, hold on to her coattails, and learn from her. And every situation that she's doing, whether it be a live with Al Rodriguez, or a live with the president of the company, or a live with somebody else, another leader, we need to suck up that, because it may be 1 or 2 things you pick up out of that that's going to take your business to the next level. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So much good stuff in that. Guys, write down what he said. He said, be a marketing fanatic. Use that 3-foot rule. Now, listen, if you're going to use that 3-foot rule, you need to have some type of prospecting card in your hand for you to talk to people and hand to them. So you see Dr. Darryl and I with that pretty green card that talks about On one side, lose weight, ask me how. On the other side, all the benefits of the tea and the 9 plant extracts and herbs that are in the tea and all of the benefits. Order that card. Well, there's a couple to choose from, but go to corraldesigns.org, CORRAL, designs with an S.org, and order the prospecting cards. It's challenging to go up to people and talk to them without having something in your hand. So you definitely want to have that some type of prospecting card. Okay. Now, until you get it, do what you got to do. Make copies of something that you have or what the company sends you in your product package. Use that until you get the glossy postcard. But it's no excuses, no excuses. And what Tut was saying, guys, we want to build this thing domestically and international, especially if you're looking for the real big dollars. We ship to 30 different countries, but I don't want you to look to just doing something internationally before you do it domestically, because that's a skill set. So the other thing that like building internationally is a skill set. I said to myself, I want to be an 8-figure global leader. That was something I had to learn. And so I attracted to me someone who knew how to build. And so she's building there, and I'm learning through someone in my downline. As Tut said, Bunmi, I don't have the skill for Facebook Live, but I know I need to do that. I want to learn. So that's no excuses. He didn't say, I can't. He didn't say, I'm not going to because I'm scared. He said, I need to learn. If you're scared, do it afraid. If you're in fear, feel the fear and do it anyway. You got to do what you got to do to get the things that you say that you want. So y'all need to be doing lives. We're in a social media, internet age. And if you're not using social media for your business, you're just delaying and holding up your money. So, I'm willing to do lives with you. I'm willing to show you how to do lives. It's time, guys, to get us in front of people. Write this down. I must play the game in front of the fans. Your fans, your audience, are those people who are your friends on social media. You got to learn how to play the game in front of them. Show them what you're doing in a non-salesy way. Why did today here at Goucher College, where Reginald and his wife Sharon were vendors and Dr. Darryl and I came, why was I taking pictures? Why was I doing video? Why did I do the lives? So that all of the thousands of Facebook people that I have, Facebook friends, of which we know Facebook only shows you to maybe 2%, so that they could see. If I kept what I did today to myself, what good is it that just I know or that Dr. Darryl knows? I need to play the game so that other people can see, wow, people are really buying this tea. Wow, people are being successful working this business. Man, this is exciting. This thing is going great places. So, the song, This Little Light of Mine, I'm going to let it shine. You got to hide it under a bushel? No, I'm going to let it shine. You've got to let your Lurralife business shine in front of people. You got to play this game in front of the fans in a non-salesy way. And let me say that. When you post your link, you're saying, buy from me, join me. People like to buy, but they don't like to be sold. People like to buy, but they don't like to be sold. If they love what you're showing on social media, they will come to you and they'll ask you about it. They'll inbox you about it without you saying, here's my link, go and buy. That's not the process that we teach you anyway. You just don't want somebody going to your link. You want to start the relationship online and bring it offline, okay? So you want to promote what you're doing just enough to bring that curiosity, to inspire people and get them excited. Then they inbox you, and then you ask for their number, and then you start that conversation. Network marketing is a relationship business. You start the conversation online. When you're doing online marketing, you bring it offline, have that conversation, and then we put them through the sponsoring process. We put them through the information gathering process, heart to heart, person to person, energy to energy. getting us in the mix, calling Dr. Darryl, calling myself, calling Percy, calling whoever will do that three-way for you so we can help to be your mouthpiece. Dr. Darryl wanted me to let you all know, he just put something in the chat. And what we did was we ordered not just cards with our name pre-printed, but we ordered blank postcards. So for those of you who are in the area who want to get some, you can get 50 of the prospecting cards, and you can just put your label on it or write on it with a Sharpie so that you can get some in your hand now until you order yours. And 50 of them is either $20 or $25. I can't remember. $20 or $25 for 50 of those. Okay. Now, before we end, remember, guys, we're on a 90-day blitz. You should be doing more right now than you ever did before. Today is day 15. Today is day, was it 15 or the 16th? No, today is day 16 of the blitz. So every day you should look to do a video or do a live. Every day you should be reaching out to a minimal, this is so minimalist, but at least 4 new people a day, texting out to those people to get them to look at the video. Minimal, that's like if you're part sometime, then you may just do that small amount, okay? So between texting, emailing, sharing testimonials on social media, putting your posts out on social media about your excitement, your intention, putting out some positive quote and inspiration, because your whole wall shouldn't just be you. Let me give you all, it shouldn't just be, Dr. Darryl, I'm gonna go to you next. Your whole wall shouldn't just be you talking about your product. Let me give y'all one more tip. People, this is a reality TV age. People want to see your lifestyle. They want to know about you. They want to see what you and your family are doing. They want to see what you're doing through the day. What are you eating? Where are you going? You at the gym. So while you may show, you talk about Lurralife, or you may talk about your vision, you'll post something big and about prosperity and your big thinking. You may share a testimonial from you and somebody else. But then, you may show you out with your family, show lifestyle, you down at the harbor, show you and your wife taking a walk. So you mix it up some. This is how you do in social media. So it's not just about your product and company. People follow people. Remember that, not just products and services and company. People follow people. So you show yourself and your lifestyle in all this, and you will create even more of a following. Okay. Hey, Dr. Darryl, I know you got your hand raised. I'm turning it to you.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that everybody, when you get on the call, make sure you have pen and paper to take notes. Bunmi Moore said something very important. I've been saying it for years. I'm sure she heard it somewhere. The paper never forgets. Listen to this, you're going to only remember about 20% of it. But if you got wrote down, you go back over your notes week after week. Guys, more and more starts sticking. You start doing more. So this is a process. We didn't come out here being network marketers when we first started. We learned it. We embraced it, and now we're doing it at a high level. So keep that in mind. We have this call every week. We even had this call on New Year's Eve, did we, Bunmi? Over 3 years. We had it on New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. Also, we had this call. We're going to do a call regardless. We dedicated to making sure you guys are successful. If any questions, we will answer them, and we're just here for you. So we are giving people, and we also want to help other people. Once you can get over that hump of not wanting to sell, you're going to go a long way. A long way. Just think about helping people. And a lot of people have a nature to help people, but when it comes to something like this, I can't sell to my friends. I can't sell to my family. I've been there before. You're costing yourself money, and you could be costing the health or the life of one of your family member or friends just because you didn't mention this product to them. Let them choose what they want to do. I'm going to go ahead and let you close out, Bunmi. I wanted to say that. So, guys, we'll be back here next week. Get people on your team. There's a lot of people that did not hear this live. Now, we're going to record it. Send it out to your people so they can learn. We do this call every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We want your success, and sometimes we want it more than some people want it for themselves, but we still gonna do it. Back over to you, Boomy.
Thank you, Dr. Darryl. And listen to this, guys. So this morning, we said, I wonder if they took that coffee down like they were supposed to. And we went and checked, and the coffee was still in our back offices. So we were able to call some people who had not gotten their order in and help them to get the order in. I don't know if it's still up there because we've been here at Goucher College, but let me tell you this. Go check now, because if that coffee is still there, it'll probably be down tomorrow. Get you an additional order in. Why? If you're going to be doing these coffee and jazz and tea mixers, if you're going to be taking the product yourself, if you're going to be promoting, there are going to be some people who ask you about it. If you have extra on hand, you can have some to, even before it comes out to everybody, to sell. And then remember, you're going to get those sample 2 5-day sample packs. So that gives you more samples to start sending those out to people as testers. Let me tell you this. I don't have time to talk about it now. We got something huge, huge, huge coming. A major sampling system is coming that's going to blow your business up. Blow it out of the water, and more volume, more people going to join than ever before. I can't wait till the sampling system is unveiled. Get yourself the coffee. Go look now, see if it's still there, and either use the money that's in your e-wallet or use the money, use your credit card and get yourself an extra thing of coffee. Go. I think somebody's saying, yeah, they looked and it's in there. I think that's what that yes was for from Brandy. Get yourself more right now. Call your team members. Let them know, hey, the coffee's still up. Did you get your additional order? Did you get your order in? Go ahead and order right now, because it will be down, okay? So get that coffee. Look towards the sampling system. That's going to be huge. We're going to tell you more about that. Brandy saying yes to the sample system. Can't wait. That's going to be phenomenal. And then, guys, this week, please, let's step up the 3 ways. I don't have time to talk about everything on here, but we had a contest going for 23 ways for the month. Kudos to Sylvia. Kudos to Cast Millions. Who else has been doing 3 ways, Dr. Darryl? But kudos to all the people who have been doing those 3 ways. Brandy said she got her coffee and she loves it. Awesome. Guys, make a video about that. If you got the coffee, you love it. Make several videos about your experience drinking the coffee. That's a great way to play the game in front of the fans. But we're here for you. We want to help you to grow your business. And remember, closed mouths do not get fed. Closed mouths do not get fed. You got to open your mouth and share the message. And remember, some will, some won't. So what? Stop whining and let's start winning. Hey, we got 2 minutes left. I got to see if my father has anything he wanted to add. Go ahead.
That third person was Gloria Gilliam out of Charlotte.
Oh, Gloria. Yes. Gloria Gilliam. Thank you. Gloria has been hitting it out the park doing those 3 ways too.
Boomy, I got a very quick announcement to make.
Go ahead.
When I first posted a video about me, I didn't know how much weight I lost. June 9th made a year since I was with the company, and I lost 84 pounds.
Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. We're going to scream that from the rooftops. 84 pounds. Did that make you feel good or what?
Very good.
Yes, congratulations on that 84 pounds. That's what I'm talking about. Changing and saving lives, guys. That's phenomenal. Hey, Daddy, unmute yourself. Is there anything you wanted to add? I'm going to call you the patriarch of the big group. Anything you want to add? I always tell people, guys, 80% of everything I learned in network marketing, I learned from my parents, Zeke and Jerry Stewart.
Hey, Boomy, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I am so excited. I can't stand it. Lurralife is it. I mean, this company is going to the top. Like Tut said, you know, Tut is a long-term Deacon Jerry follower. He knows about that. He knows about the big group. Guys, I want to encourage you to understand about leadership. I mean, my mentor, A.L. Williams, he said, leadership is everything. Nothing happens without a leader. Nothing happens without leadership. And like Tut said, I want you guys to take advantage of the leadership that you have in the big group. And the leadership that you have in Lurralife. Model the leadership. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. The wheel has already been invented 10,000 years ago. So just follow the process, guys. We used to say, the business is not easy, but it's simple. Follow the process. Follow the system. You're not going to come in here and reinvent and do it yourself. The system is already in place. You build a business by following the system, and Bunmi has the system. You got to be more diligent. You got to focus more on what you want, and if you do that, you're going to get it. I understand, some of you are kind of new in the networking, but the journey of 1,000 miles, guys, start with the first step. If you keep stepping, I promise you, you get there, Yeah, you're going to stumble, but you get up, but you're going to hit a roadblock, but you can go around it, you hit a rock, you can go under it, guys. But if you commit it, and that's one of my favorite words, commit. When you commit, things start to happen. When you commit, you start making things happen because now that you are focused on that which you want, that which you have decided that, hey, I'm going to have this. So I want to leave everybody by saying, follow the leadership. You look in the mirror and make sure that you're doing what you say you want to do, and then stick to it. Guys, that is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I love it. I love it. I love what he said. We got to keep on stepping. Go ahead, Dr. Darryl.
Yes, I got to say this, guys. I'm so inspired by Zeke Bunmi's dad. What wasn't said. Not only is he is he a great leader, has a lot of people follow him. He came out of retirement to do this business. This man was making $50,000 a month back in the 80s. Let me repeat that again. $50,000 monthly back in the 80s. He's retired. He came out of retirement for this company. That should tell you something. If nothing else, we said made sense. I'm finished. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
All right. Success leaves clues. So this is what I'm going to do. I appreciate you all staying on for just about a full hour here. I'm unmuting everybody. And this is what I want y'all to do. I want you all to shout
you carrying some stuff. Go ahead.
Wait a minute, listen, I want you all to shout out the number that if you had that coming in monthly would cause you to be financially free. Your goal of what you are going after for financial freedom, okay? On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
$10,000
$100,000 a month. Minimum 100,000 a month.
I hear somebody say 100,000. 100,000 a month. Did someone say 200?
The coffee is there.
100,000 a month minimal.
$1 million earner.
Sure. I'll go with 300,000 a month. How about that?
Hey, look, y'all throwing out those numbers, but you got to be willing to work towards it. It's one thing to say it, then another thing to do it. So if you're going to be putting it out there, be willing to put some actions to that numbers, and don't forget that. All right, guys, we love you, Big Group. We'll see you at the top. Hopefully
Good night.
Hey, Cass.
Boom, boom.
Hey, Cass.
The coffee is still there.
You had your coffee today?
She sounded like she had her coffee.
But I just looked it up.
Oh, okay. You looked up the girl. I'm telling you. That is awesome. All right. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys, don't forget you get $100 worth of free products by getting your coffee tonight. $100 worth of free samples you're getting by getting your coffee tonight that will not be available when it comes back on.
Hey, Bunmi, it's time for our 3-way.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm hanging this up. Bye-bye.
Right. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.